From where we stopped the last episode, where we were discussing on the pathways to land ownership in Nigeria, I'm going to continue on the next, which has to do with assets. What does it entail? When someone dies and leaves a will, the beneficiary is usually given a document called assent. Assent is a document that proves the title that someone was given a property. So in this dispensation, a number of persons may argue and say, what does that mean? Actually, it's very, very important you get a good lawyer who can prepare that document with the fact that that document was given to you by someone, or will was written in respect to that document. So people can own land by the proof of assets. We have court judgment. Ownership of a property that is in dispute can be taken to court. So court can pass a judgment in respect to that land. If it's a customary court that passed that judgment, understand that that property is still under the probability that it can be appealed. Every realtor must understand this stage. Don't be in haste to sell that property until you verify the litigation process, or probably that that land will no longer be appealed to a higher court. A safest moment is when you get the court judgment from the Supreme Court, then the person is the owner. Deed of confirmation, a situation where a land is owned by family or community and there is no title document. Deed of confirmation is usually given for family land. The person who is the head of that family will sign it. For communal land, somebody who is the head of that community or the custodians of that community can sign it. That's one of the things to prove that that land is truly with the owner. We have deed of sharing or partition. In situations like this, there may not be a title document, but the person who received that land, because it was shared by his forefathers, must have what is called deed of sharing or partition, which will represent that this portion belongs to him. Allocation by estate developers. This is a document that is given by estate developers to individual that buys a land that proves the portion of that land in the estate. At some instances, that estate may not give a title document until that individual or prospect have fully paid. Then they will be given deed of conveyance or deed of assignment. Other element of land ownership needs to be considered before buying that land, and that is what is called power of attorney. These are more other things we're going to be bringing to your doorstep on our upcoming Xpirealty podcast, where we're going to be discussing everything about real estate. Please don't touch your dial. Be anticipating, because there is more that will come.